Okay, let's unpack this. If you felt like AI news is coming at you faster than, I don't know, a self-driving car on the Autobahn, you are absolutely not alone. Today, our deep dive is all about that staggering, almost dizzying pace of AI innovation. Our mission for you is simple. We're going to cut through all the noise in your provided sources, the articles, the research, your own notes, and pull out the most important, surprising, and truly relevant insights. Think of it as your express lane to being genuinely well-informed on exactly where AI stands right now.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is we're witnessing more than just incremental changes. This feels like a fundamental, almost tectonic shift. It's impacting everything, from global economies right down to our daily routines. And your source material really illuminates this breadth. It covers everything from massive funding rounds and brand new tools to, well, critical ethical debates and concrete real-world applications that are already changing things.
Okay, so let's kick things off with the big picture then. The global AI arms race. It is a fierce competition unfolding right before our eyes, isn't it? And the sources you shared show some truly eye-popping numbers and strategic moves that are really defining the entire landscape.
Absolutely. If we connect this to that bigger picture, you'll see this isn't simply about market share. Not at all. It's about laying the foundational groundwork for the next generation of computing itself. We're seeing Chinese companies making truly significant strides, challenging established global leaders with powerful new open-source models like Qwen 3, Kimi K2, and DeepSeek R1.
Okay, those names keep popping up.
Exactly. And it's not just software. They're launching powerful semiconductors, too, competing across both hardware and software. Take GLM 4.5, for instance. It boasts an incredible 128K context window and unified capabilities for reasoning, coding agents, directly rivaling other top models.
Wow, 128K.
Yeah, and this isn't just a bigger number. It means these models can process incredibly long documents, complex code bases, or, entire conversations. That makes them far more effective for intricate tasks where context is absolutely king.
That context window alone is remarkable. And speaking of scale, the money flowing into this space is just phenomenal. I saw figures like Cline and Inferencetoken each raising $32 million for AI coding agents. Modal is reportedly raising at a $1 billion valuation just for inference providers. That's the companies offering the compute power to run the AI models.
Exactly, it shows the intense demand there.
And Anaconda secured a $150 million at a $1.5 billion valuation for open-source AI tools. Bindi AI raised $4 million for unified task automation, but maybe most indicative of the sheer scale and strategic intent, CoreWeave recently secured a staggering $2.6 billion, specifically to supercharge cloud AI for, well, none other than OpenAI. That kind of investment truly underpins OpenAI's ambitious growth trajectory. It's huge. They're apparently imminently releasing a major open-source model, and their recent price cuts are even prompting competitors like Anthropic to consider similar moves, which is fascinating market dynamics.
Yeah, that ripple effect.
Definitely. And then there's the truly monumental stuff. OpenAI partnering on a $1 billion gigafactory in Norway, Stargate Norway, deploying 100,000 NVIDIA GPUs by 2026, powered entirely by renewable energy.
100,000 GPUs.
It's their first European hub, too, signaling a major commitment to sustainable infrastructure. And their financial growth is equally impressive, right? $12 billion in annualized revenue and over 700 million weekly ChatGPT users. Just staggering numbers.
It's not all about OpenAI, though, is it? And I noticed the enterprise AI landscape is showing some interesting shifts. Anthropic has actually surpassed OpenAI as the preferred AI provider for enterprises, holding 32% of the LLM market and, 42% in coding applications?
That's right. Though OpenAI still leads in general consumer use.
So what do you think is driving that shift in the enterprise space?
That's a great question, and it's a telling one. This shift suggests enterprises might be prioritizing, perhaps, reliability, specific compliance features, or maybe Anthropic's constitutional AI approach for their really mission-critical applications. It certainly hints at a maturing enterprise market, with distinct needs compared to the general consumer.
Makes sense.
And the traditional tech giants. They're also making massive AI pushes. Microsoft, despite pausing over 1.5 gigawatts of data center build-outs, which sounds counterintuitive with the demand,
right?
They still saw robust multi-year market share growth in Bing and Edge. More significantly, their Azure cloud sales jumped a remarkable 39%, largely fueled, it seems, by a record $24.2 billion in AI infrastructure spending.
$24 billion?
Yeah, and Google, They're appointing a dedicated AI architect to integrate their Gemini model across everything, Search, Gmail, Workspace. Plus, they're introducing new capabilities like, I saw this, Plant Care AI search features.
Plant care. Okay.
And the experimental Opal for no-code AI mini-app creation using just natural language prompts.
Not to be outdone, Meta is accelerating acquisitions in generative video, right? And they've seen a significant revenue surge, up 22% to $47.5 billion, largely fueled by AI-powered digital advertising, it looks like.
That's the engine, yeah. And Mark Zuckerberg is pushing for what he calls personal superintelligence. Their ambitious Prometheus AI project aims to rival OpenAI and Google by 2025.
Personal superintelligence, okay?
Right.
It feels like everyone is absolutely all in on this race. So here's where it gets really interesting for you listening. It's not just about these big tech giants. A wave of innovative AI tools and feature enhancements are truly putting powerful capabilities directly into our hands, making AI more accessible than ever before.
So the natural next step is to consider, how are these tools actually simplifying complex workflows? How are they making AI accessible for everyone, from, say, specialized researchers to everyday users? Well, first, we're seeing a rise in specialized AI tools, like SciSpace Agent for scientists. It streamlines things like literature reviews, citations.
Stuff that takes ages usually.
Exactly. And building on this, AI is enhancing team collaboration. Tools like Calendar for Teams allow for workgroup management, sharing resources, that kind of thing. But perhaps most exciting is the push towards democratizing AI access. For those without traditional coding skills, platforms like NEN facilitate no-code construction of multi-agent AI systems.
Multi-agent systems, so like multiple AIs working together.
That's precisely. Working together to solve complex problems or automate workflows without you needing to write code. Google Opal is another example, letting you create mini-apps with natural language. And AWS Kiro IDE, streamlined AI agent-powered app development.
The drive for automation and efficiency is really clear across the board, isn't it? Comet shortcuts, for instance, automate routine web tasks with natural language prompts. That sounds useful. The DSPy framework, now available in Rust, is building faster, more robust AI pipelines. MongoDB's MCP server, democratizing database queries via AI. What does that mean in practice?
It means users can basically ask questions of their databases in plain English, or whatever natural language. It makes complex data access much simpler for non-technical users. No more complex query languages needed for basic insights.
Got it. That's powerful. And then there's Bindi AI, with its unified platform and over 300 AI agents, aiming to combat app fatigue by letting you delegate tasks across different applications seamlessly.
Right, trying to be a central hub. And for developers specifically, Google even introduced Sans Code, a geometric fixed-width font designed just for coders. Little things matter too. Hugging Face has DIY Reachy mini robots for hands-on innovation. Geo offers CodeGPT for rapid code generation, and NVIDIA's Langflow framework allows you to create local AI agents directly on your RTX PC.
Local agents, that's great for privacy and performance, keeping data on your own machine.
Right. Exactly. Keeps things local. And beyond brand new tools, existing products are getting significant feature enhancements, really expanding their utility. Claude, for instance, now lets users upload and process PDFs, images, and code. That's a big step up in data flexibility for complex tasks.
Yeah, that's super useful.
Performance is also improving dramatically. AmpTab is now 30% faster due to Tensoroid LLM, that's a specialized NVIDIA library, optimizing models for their GPUs. Qwen 3235B, running on Cerebras hardware, delivers impressive speed and vast context for complex reasoning. And Modular's API launch is even reducing inference costs, the cost of actually running an AI model, by up to 80%. That's a huge deal for making this stuff more affordable and widespread.
80% cost reduction. Okay. And the generative media space? Wow. Google VO3 Fast integrated into the Gemini API, providing instant, high-quality text-to-video, with added control and sound features now, too.
The speed there is key. Instant video generation.
And Fable's Showrunner app lets users create their own AI-generated TV shows. Seriously.
Yeah, imagine the creative possibilities opening up there. For everyone. And Dream Scene generates rapid text-to-3D scenes.
Wild. On the user experience and privacy front, ChatGPT recently removed its search engine discovery feature. That seems like a move to reinforce privacy.
It does seem that way, yes. A response perhaps to user concerns. And ChatGPT Study Mode is literally transforming how students can get homework help, more guided, less just giving answers. Google Search's new AI mode also brings highly specific guidance, like that plant care example, and smarter learning tools directly into the search results.
Okay, so bringing it all together, what does this all mean for us? for society. Beyond the exciting tech we've just covered, these sources you provided touch on how AI is fundamentally reshaping histories, raising some significant questions, and even influencing how we think about the future itself.
That's the crux of it, isn't it? As these AI capabilities grow exponentially, what are the implications for our jobs, our health, our security, even our understanding of intelligence itself? In healthcare, for instance, AI-driven tools are revolutionizing initial doctor visits, streamlining symptom checks, medical history, potentially reducing wait times and improving diagnostic accuracy.
That could make a real difference.
It could. And AI with real-world data is also accelerating patient recruitment for clinical trials, making them faster, more diverse, potentially more cost-effective. We even have things like CRISPR-GPT for guiding gene editing experiments. The FDA has green-lighted a breakthrough AI risk assessment tool. And you're seeing the big tech players, Apple, Google, OpenAI, actively partnering with healthcare providers to push for more efficient data sharing, aiming to improve patient care.
That's a profound impact on healthcare, clearly. When it comes to the job market, though, there's anxiety there too. A Microsoft study identified 40 jobs at high risk of AI replacement, mainly the repetitive or manual roles, it said, while creative and people-centered professions are shown to be more secure.
Which really emphasizes the need for adaptability and, frankly, upskilling for all of us. It's a constant theme. And companies are already seeing the practical impact. Chipotle's AI recruiter, hilariously named Avocado.
Avocado. Love it.
It's slashing hiring time by 75%. And Paycom's I Want AI provides instant workforce insights for HR departments. It's a clear sign of how AI is already restructuring talent acquisition and management. It's not theoretical anymore.
No, it's happening now.
Absolutely. And in public safety and governance, we see law enforcement showcasing AI tech for enhanced security or detecting foreign SIM cards, things like that. But there's a flip side. An IBM report revealed that shadow AI, which is basically unauthorized use of AI tools within an organization.
People just using ChatGPT on the side for work stuff.
Exactly, without official approval or oversight. That drives up cyber breach costs by an average of $670,000. It highlights a significant, perhaps underestimated security vulnerability. Google is also enhancing global AI age verification using a behavioral analysis. While the aim is to protect minors, it definitely raises significant privacy concerns that are part of these ongoing debates.
That shadow AI statistic is a bit sobering, yeah. Moving to human-AI interaction, OpenAI's Sam Altman predicts AI could render human customer support obsolete, automating 85% of queries.
That's his prediction. Yet, interestingly, other studies show 81% of consumers still prefer human interaction for customer service.
So maybe not totally obsolete just yet.
It suggests a far more nuanced future, perhaps. More human-AI collaboration than pure replacement, especially for complex or sensitive issues. And in terms of future interfaces, Meta's Mark Zuckerberg claims AI-powered glasses will be the next big tech interface.
Yeah.
He even warned of a potential cognitive divide for those without them.
A cognitive divide, that's quite a claim.
It truly is. And on the safety and ethics side, there are very serious ongoing discussions, not just hypotheticals. For example, a man-in-the-prompt security threat has been identified. Malicious browser extensions could potentially allow data theft from AI tools like ChatGPT and Google Gemini.
Wow, okay, that's scary.
It is. And another report warns that nearly half of all AI-generated code contains significant security flaws. That highlights an urgent need for much more rigorous testing and secure coding practices within the AI development community itself. Beyond security, there are ongoing debates, not just on AI safety, how to prevent harm from AI, but also AI welfare.
AI welfare, ethics for the AI.
Exactly. Prompting consideration of ethics for AI systems themselves and what responsibilities we might have to them in the future as they become more sophisticated. It's a deep philosophical area opening up, and even existential concerns are surfacing more publicly. OpenAI's Sam Altman revealing his personal reinforcement basement shelter.
Right, saw that.
It echoes a trend among some tech billionaires preparing for, perceived catastrophic AI risks.
Which definitely gets attention. So this brings us to how people are actually navigating this incredibly fast-paced world. What's next for building with and understanding AI?
Well, knowledge is most valuable when it's understood and applied, right? These discussions, these developments, they're absolutely essential for shaping the future responsibly. In terms of learning and development, we're seeing a rise in practical tutorials, things covering agent-driven development, overviews like Deep Agents Explained, that aim to demystify this advanced automation for a broader audience.
Making it less opaque.
Precisely. There's also strategic thinking, like the bitter lesson, offering guidance for engineers building on these rapidly evolving AI models, basically emphasizing that adaptability and continuously leveraging scale are key. Don't fight the tide. And community engagement is vital. Community calls, like those from the Cohere team, provide direct forums for Q&A. Documentation updates, like from Unsloth AI, are crucial for helping developers effectively use high-performance tools.
Benchmarking and research are also seeing significant progress, you mentioned.
Yes. OpenBench 0.1 has launched. It's an open platform for reproducible LLM benchmarking. So important for transparency and fairness in comparing how different models actually perform. And Numina Madeline has released a massive formal math dataset. This is designed specifically to advance AI in formal mathematics, pushing the boundaries of what these systems can understand and actually prove mathematically.
That's fascinating, getting into really complex reasoning.
It is. And when it comes to prompt engineering and new approaches, practitioners are realizing something important. Domain expertise and real-world understanding are often far more valuable for effective prompt engineering than just programming skills alone.
So knowing your subject matter helps you ask the AI better questions.
Exactly. It's a crucial insight for anyone looking to truly leverage AI effectively. There are also calls for entirely new approaches. For instance, programming LLMs more directly, rather than relying solely on prompts to try and ensure more reliable and transparent AI behavior, getting under the hood more. And finally, we have these bold visions shaping the future, like Mark Zuckerberg's advocacy for personal superintelligence that we talked about. And even entire countries, like Mexico partnering with NVIDIA, aiming to develop their own national AI language model as part of a broader national AI strategy. It's truly a global phenomenon now.
What an incredible deep dive into the world of AI. Seriously, we've seen its accelerating pace, its democratization through these innovative new tools, and its profound impact across pretty much every sector you can imagine, from healthcare to entertainment to how we work.
It's a lot to take in. So, as we conclude this deep dive, maybe consider this. With AI evolving so rapidly to enhance and even, well, create, what does this mean for your personal superintelligence journey, however you define that? And how will you choose to engage with these powerful new capabilities in the world around you?